Alright, that's it. What are you doing? Thanks for the help, mate. Real big help. Fox has like systematically pulled apart all the gear in that bag at least 3 times already, so it's been such a big help today. He's very busy. Just got sort of packed everything up and we're sort of ready to go. So today's the day we drive down to Coffs Harbour and start the Coffs Harbour comp. It's the last comp of the year, so I'm looking forward to it. Sort of more of a social gathering than anything, you know what I mean? It'll be more about social and less about comp, which is nice. So we'll get down there. I'm driving down with a mate Ant. When I first started kayaking up here, when I first moved up to the Gold Coast, I was sort of paddling around in this cheap little plastic canoe or little kayak, like a 329 BCF special, and it was ridiculously tiny. I think it was like 2.4 meters. And I was getting out to the same spots I get out to now, so it was always a bit of a laugh seeing me out on the water. And one of the first people to sort of say hi was Ant, and he was, you know, always keen to sort of share some knowledge and just say hi and make me feel welcome out there. It took me like, you know, a couple of months before I felt comfortable to even talk to anyone. I felt like a bit of an idiot out there, but I was still catching the fish, so it could be done. But since then, we've sort of become mates and we fish regularly together. And Ant's recently retired, so he's one of the few guys that sort of can fit into the schedule of just sort of fitting in trips here and there, like on a whim, you know what I mean? So we tend to sort of be able to fish a lot together. And he's they call him the Wave Whisperer, because he's older than the other guys, but he's regularly schooling all the younger, newer guys on how to get through the surf. Hello, mate.
Hey, buddy. How's it going?
Yeah, good. Yeah. Oh, well, I just pretty much just chucked everything in. I didn't really, I didn't have much of a plan with any of this time, like, and I didn't have time to, like, you know, with everyone getting home from work and kids and everything, didn't have time to really do anything. So just chuck it in a bag. So I think when we get there, I'm going to just sit down and go through it all and sort a few things out. Do you have a hose? Yeah, because that came in handy last time. The road trip begins. So Coffs is not too far. It's maybe 4 to 5, 4 hours we'll call it. Slight change of plans. There's a quick coffee stop. I forgot my thongs in the car, so I've called the wife and grabbed the thongs, and now I've ended up with a kid for a second while I walk back to the car to get them. Alright. So, it's the obligatory visit to the world's biggest tackle store, supposedly, again. So just like the Southwest Rock Strip, can't not go here. Oh, let's go before I get run over. But yeah, we'll go and have a quick look in Motackle. I do have a lure or two that I want to pick up that I sort of favour for snapper, so we'll get in and check it out and just look at the ridiculous amounts of tackle that apparently I'm going to catch fish with. Get your wallet ready, Ant. Okay, we're in the hard body aisle. 3, 5, 5, 5, 8. Here we go. It's like that except a redhead. They're probably all sold. I had one and I was using it, and this is the one I took to Jarvis Bay, and those leather jackets stole it.
Ah.
They bit it off like at the leader. Oh, that's it, is it? Oh, so they do have one. Here we go. Yeah. Surely that's got to be a winner.
$8+,
yeah. $16, yeah. I bought one and had a flick at it in that sort of bass spot, and I lost it on my third cast.
And a rock or a fish?
I think on a snag, like on a bit of wood underwater, yeah. It's like, oh. And that was the end of that. Surely that's got to be good for a snap. So it's easy to get lost and excited about it all, but I actually came for 2 to 3 things. So the plastics, the lure, and now swivels, Ant. I'm getting distracted.
I want those wiggly tail ones we get.
Oh, I'm going to try, you know what, yeah, the crazy legs, but yeah. I'm going to try the jigging shrimp instead. Right. They look pretty good. Surely they got to work. I might just go for a quick sticky beak upstairs and see the real big tackle just for a bit of a laugh. Just endless. Seems maybe a little excessive on the kayak. So that there would be the prize of this comp, I'd say. Snapper like that. I heard her talking and I thought that you'd booked the wrong place.
Yeah,
What have we got? You know where you're going, yeah? Oh,
I think so.
yep. 228, there we go. That's ours there, is it? So we've made it to the campsite. We've got a really nice spot because we're at the back pocket, so we've got like these 2 car parks, so there's heaps of room. I guess I'll get the kayak off and rig up. Sort of chucked everything in the bag, so I don't really have anything organised. But just looked on Facebook, and there has been a nice big Spanish mackerel caught on a halco, like a redhead halco by the sounds of things, or one of the redhead lures, like a deep diver. So looks like I was on the money. So if the snapper doesn't work out, maybe some sucker mackerel can take the lure. Not really fussed if I don't catch too much. One good fish would be nice. It's just nice to be down fishing somewhere new, you know what I mean? After doing the Snapper Classic for a while, or Dave Irvine's, it's nice to be down here with no pressure to sort of just catch snapper, and just to sort of use some of the marks that I've sort of found from there and just do cruise buys with some different options, because the Dave Irvine's only lures, and you sort of tend to feel like you're passing over a lot of good ground and sort of not taking advantage of it. So this will be interesting. It almost sort of feels like a bit of a reconnaissance mission, and not really a serious comp. So we'll see if that changes. But yeah, I guess we'll get rigged up, get some stuff out, and just lounge around. See if we can do a walk by, see if we can find anyone else doing the comp. There's that one. Better put some wire on it just in case. I think we're ready to go. I put a bit of thought into sort of how I was going to do it and what I was going to use, and then after I put a little bit more thought into it, I realised I sort of didn't really want to overcomplicate it. I had ideas of trying different things, and that's the problem, that you do these comps and you sort of get excited and you start trying things you wouldn't normally do, and I think I'm just going to sort of state as something that I know, and not try and muck around with the method too much. I know that these do catch snapper down here. All the guys rave about catching them down here on hard bodies, and I think snapper could be one of the go-to targets. So we're going for a crazy deep diving, up to 8 meter plus halco lure, the RMG. On the redhead, I'm going to be trolling a mackerel rig with a pilchard on, and that has also a redhead kind of skirt on it as well. Since as we're sticking to that theme, we'll just have the new reel once again, the snapper reel, and just got a 3/8 jig head tied on. Nothing too fancy there. So that's obviously a snapper rig. We'll be dropping that plastic around. So there's a heavy leaning towards snapper with a possibility of mackerel. I've got a couple other things in there, but I think that's what I'll be sticking to. Did bring a few more, maybe a live bait rig, so if I do come across something like maybe a bonito or something takes the bait, then we can put that on. And apart from that, we'll just be dropping plastics, and that's it. Just pilchards, nothing too crazy, and then we'll see what happens on day one, and if that sort of changes or people start catching on certain things, then I guess the game plan will be all changed up. But at this point, I think that's what's going in. Ooh. All right.
What do you need for a car, please?
Yeah.
They help, don't they?
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, we could just sit here.
What's the other bit? D's for drive too, isn't it?
Camera, it's too dark. Camera can't even focus on anything. Look at that. What's going on? Hopefully we don't have to park all the way back where that guy is. Far out. I don't want to walk that far. Oh, I hope there's not a shark. That'd be disappointing. Just the way he's sort of fighting there. It's not filling me with confidence. So, first hit of the morning. This is well, second hit actually. I think the other one was a hit as well, but don't go back that way. I just came from that way. This will be interesting to see what this is. He's definitely got some pull about him. See if we can get that lure in a bit. Well, we're keeping this guy tight. Alright, pull me out that way, mate. I've got a feeling it could be a shark. The way he's sort of fighting, he's not really going deep, he's not really coming up. He doesn't really know what he's doing. Not really bouncing that much. Oh, it is a bit of a bounce. Alright, let's find out. There was definitely a big bunch of bait. Sort of went over there. I was just dropping thing. Maybe there was a sneaky snapper hiding in there. And then this happened. So my baits must have been down deep. So it could be a snapper or it could just be a shark. I've been told the hammerheads are around. What have we got? What have we got? That looks like a tuna to me. Maybe Mac Tuna, I think. Which is a bit disappointing. Not quite the... yeah, it is a Mac Tuna. So not quite the prize trophy species I was hoping for. But we'll get a night. Oh, it's a pretty good one though. No wonder he had a bit of a pull. Alright. Loosen that off a bit. Alright. So we'll try and get a... He's going to go off when I touch him. Alright, alright. Geez, he swallowed that jig, tell you what. They're good ones as well.
I don't like his mouth.
You got to just massage him and give him a little twizzle. And I figured out if you give him a little like that, look, yeah, look, that loosens them all up. It's just the rigor mortis setting in. And now we're back in business. They're good, man. That's what you really want as well, huh? Far out. Let's put them on ice. Yeah, I'm taking that stuff. We're ready to go, I guess. It's morning 2, and after yesterday, sort of quite a few fish came in, and I definitely wasn't one of the guys bringing lots of fish in, so I only managed to get the one Mac Tuna, which is pretty disappointing, I think, considering after seeing sort of some of the fish that got caught and some of the quality of them. So I think we're changing the tact today, and we're going to go just live baiting, staying in close. Sort of yesterday I tended to sort of get out once we were out wide, it sort of just felt like no man's land and there was nothing happening on the reefs. Whereas in close, like there was plenty of bait. So I made the same mistake I always make. I get excited to try and go cover new ground that no one's going to. And the reality was I found fish. There was, you know, the fish were welling up underneath me, and the Mac Tuna got one, but there would have been longtail with them, I'd say, and other fish zipping around in that spot. But stupid me, I got excited and went out wide and tried something different, and it did not pay off. So I think we're going to go straight live bait, keeping close, and just drift down on those spots where I knew the fish were, and just stick to the headlands and in close. And hopefully it's the same as yesterday and we can pick something up, and not get too excited and do something silly like yesterday and think that deeper water equals bigger fish, because it really doesn't. So many times, God, I've made the mistake so many times, and don't leave fish to find fish. So we will see. Just got ready. I got the wetsuit pants on again. It's pretty cold out there, so we'll see how we go. Second session launch. All right. He's like, where did I leave the kayak again? Alright, so we just dropped the bait jig out just then and we got like a little pike straight up, so putting him on means I can take my time and get ready with every my other stuff and not have to worry too much. We're ditching the jigging shrimp, we're going for the classic pilchard. We know that the longtail like these, so that's going to be floating out the back and we'll get dropped here and there. Alright, so a little bit of bait and then we will be doing some drifts around. So we better find the bait quickly and we'll be on the money. It's good to have a bait in the water already. Alright, so there's bait here already. This should make my life very easy if we're getting slimers or something right now. What do we got? What do we got? Ah, that is not the bait we're after. Little Trevor. But it's alright. Alright mate, settle down and I'll get you off. Okay. Don't stab me with your little... Alright, first fish. Woo! Way! Look at that. It's definitely a bait ball like sitting close to the ground. Oh, we'll find out. Let's have a look. What do we got? Slimy action, oh my god. Look at that. That is like in Queensland, mate. We're dreaming of stuff like this. We get them here and there, but not like this, not straight off the bat all the time. That yakka is going to come with me as well. Alright, so slimy is now on. Pike has been let go. So we've upgraded our bait. So hopefully we're in a pretty good position to catch something. Alright, so this guy just got hammered by something. You can see his head's been crushed. Someone grabbed him by the head and gave him a good nailing. It's a pity it didn't hook up. So we'll have to get one of these other guys on quickly. It's going to be you, obviously. Jeez, that's a pity that didn't hook up. Nice solid hit. See if we can find some bait in closer. There's clearly fish right here, so no need to go too far. See if we can pick something up. Tighten up. Alright. I would definitely say tuna. And he's heading back out. So the plan seems to be working fine so far. There's fish right in close. It's not that big, whatever it is. Seems to be coming in very quickly. It'll be interesting to see what it is. It'd be good if it wasn't a Mac Tuna. Well, I've started to drop plastics and I've got a little flathead, but oh, I think he'll be getting let go. Just where I was getting the Mac Tuna before. We've got the deep diver, so we should be able to cover the ground like nice and close to the ground. Check the livey, he seems fine. He hasn't had a hit. He's been out for quite a while, so not exactly filling me with confidence either, but the day's turned really nice. Like the wind dropped quite a bit. It was meant to be quite windy, but it's actually turned out to be nice. So I guess we just keep at it. I'm just going to stay close. and hope that something special sort of comes along my way instead of chasing my tail all the way out there again. I've eaten a whole pack of pizza shapes. I feel a bit sick. That's the end of the Coffs Classic, unfortunately for me. Yeah, the time has sort of run out, and everyone, you can see everyone just sort of paddling in, everyone's heading in. So, unfortunately, not the best fishing trip for me. Had a chance here and there, I don't know, got that crushed head, slimy at the beginning. I don't know what to eat that, could have been a snapper, could have been a tuna. But apart from that, I guess it's been pretty quiet. But we'll go in, there's a barbecue at the end of this second day, so we'll go in, have the barbecue, see what other people have caught. And yeah, and just travel back tomorrow. So yep, I'll see ya. Hopefully next video will have bigger and better things. I had such high hopes, but yeah, it wasn't meant to be.